optimal use of assets and boost government revenue. Meanwhile, the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria (MAN) yesterday decried the high interest rate by banks as manufacturing exports crashed from the last peak of 1.04 trillion naira in the third quarter of 2024 to 294.4 billion naira in the first quarter of 2025, representing a 746.3 billion naira plunge. Foreign trade data from the National Bureau of Statistics show that manufacturing export value in the first quarter 2025 was 294.4 billion naira, indicating a 40.43% decline from 494.2 billion naira recorded in the preceding quarter. In an interview, the Director General of MAN, Segun Ajayi Kadir, noted that the sector's performance had slumped due to policy fallouts, especially the 27.5% monetary policy rate, which has diminished the sector's viability. And still in business, the president of the Dangote Group and founder of the Dangote Petroleum Refinery, Aliko Dangote, during the week said there will be an announcement of what he calls a major shakedown in the entire country soon. Dangote said this was not about price reduction, but a complete overhaul of the downstream sector. He stated this in an interview with newsmen following the recent visit of the president to the $20 billion refinery in Lekki, Lagos. The businessman also restated that the refinery would be listed on the stock exchange market, starting with the fertilizer company this year. He acknowledged the impact of President Tinubu's economic policies, saying recent reforms had fostered a more conducive environment for industry. And still to come in the news, 2025-2026 NPFL season to kick off August 22. Do stay with us.
Only genuinely desires but heartily pursues and intentionally invents dynamics of the past, present, and future innovations, inventions, politics, and governance are respected. We are Spectrum Television, and broadening your horizon is our obsession. Risk on your decoder now to connect Spectrum Television on the frequency 12589, symbol rate 26250. That is frequency 12589, symbol rate 26250, polarization horizontal, and join our online community at Spectrum TV with those whose minds are in tune with the dynamics of the past, present, and future innovations, inventions, politics, and your horizon is our obsession. Risk on your decoder now to connect Spectrum Television on the frequency 12589, symbol rate 26250. That is frequency 12589, symbol rate 26250, polarization horizontal, and join our online community at spectrumtvlive.ng. For further inquiries, please call 0704
Many thanks for staying. Many thanks for staying tuned. Now to the rest of the news stories. In health, the Director General of the World Health Organization, Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus, within the week announced that the mpox upsurge continues to meet the criteria of a announcement follows the fourth meeting of the IHR Emergency Committee regarding the upsurge of mpox held on June 5, 2025. A statement by the global health body noted that the committee recognizing progress in the capacity to respond in certain countries, advised the Director General that the event continues to constitute a public health emergency. This, the committee said, was based on the continuing rise in the number of cases, including a recent increase in West Africa and likely ongoing undetected transmission in some countries beyond the African continent. It said ongoing operational challenges in responding to the event, including surveillance and diagnostics, as well as a lack of funding, make prioritizing response interventions challenging. In the meantime, the United Nations Children Fund, UNICEF, yesterday expressed concern over the recent detection of a variant of the polio virus in four local government areas of Kano State. UNICEF's Chief of Field Office in Kano, Rahama Mohammed, raised the alarm during the June edition of the media dialogue on polio and routine immunization held in the state. He disclosed the surveillance activities conducted in 2025 revealed the presence of the virus in Warawa, Bankure, Kano Municipal, and Nasarawa local government areas, describing the development as worrisome. Mohammed warned that the detection of the variant poses a wider threat, stressing that no community is safe until polio is fully eradicated. He urged stakeholders, including government at all levels, traditional rulers, and the media, to strengthen awareness campaigns and prioritize vaccination, especially in vulnerable communities. And still in health, a director of research at the Nigerian Institute of Medical Research, Professor Oliver Ezechi, during the week recommended a national audit to tackle Nigeria's alarming maternal and infant mortality rate. Ezechi, a consultant and obstetrician and gynecologist, said the audit must be jointly supported by the government and private sector, adding that the audit should include mandatory autopsies to determine accurate causes of maternal death. The professor of maternal reproductive and child health made the recommendation during the Institute's monthly media chat while reflecting on the poor maternal health outcomes in Nigeria. The consultant stressed that most maternal deaths occur suddenly or unexpectedly, making autopsy a critical tool for understanding their root causes. And now to sportswear. The 2025/2026 Nigerian Premier Football League (NPFL) season will kick off on Friday, 22nd August 2025. Chairman of the NPFL, Benga Elegbeleye, made the announcement during the interaction with the media in Abuja yesterday. Benga further said the NPFL will seek to structure its calendar with other leagues in the world. The NPFL is expected to release the fixtures for the new season and registration guidelines for the players in the coming weeks. The Sky Blue Stars and Rivers United will represent Nigeria in the CAF Champions League. The Sky Blue Stars and Rivers United will represent Nigeria in the CAF Champions League next season. Meanwhile, third-placed Abia Warriors will compete in the CAF Confederation Cup. Real Madrid have signed Franco Mostantuono, the youngest player to ever feature in a competitive match for Argentina from River Plate. River Plate will receive 45 million euros after the 17-year-old's release clause was triggered, which sets a new record for the Argentine club. The attacking midfielder have regularly played for River Plate's first team over and past 2 seasons and is the youngest player to have scored in their debut with Boca Juniors. He is Real's third signing this summer, following the arrivals of defenders Trent Alexander-Arnold from Liverpool and Dean Huijsen from Bournemouth. And still in sport, in the quarterfinals at Queen's, Raducanu showed flashes of equality but ultimately fell 6-2, 6-4 to the Olympic champion. The 22-year-old took a medical timeout after the first set, having struggled with back spasms over the past few months. She started the better in the second set and led by a double break, but could not keep the big heat in Zeng until May 2nd release date. The announcement came Thursday night via Mayor Kun's verified X account, where he wrote the 12-track album features high-profile collaborations with Fireboy DML, Davido, Rotimi, King Promise, Olive the Boy, and Jackie. Mayor Kun had earlier revealed that Fireboy appeared twice on the project, making it a standout contribution from the YBNL artist. And still on the entertainment scene, controversial social media critic Very Darkman within the week called out three Nigerian music stars, Burna Boy, Davido, and Wizkid, for buying multi-billion naira cars and the economic hardship in the country. This is coming after Burna Boy acquired a 3.5 billion naira new McLaren Sienna car hours after the development. The Davido reportedly bought a 2026 new Mercedes for 1.2 billion naira, and Whiskey bought a 1.7 billion naira car. However, reacting to the development, man accused the trio of not being sensitive to the plights of the citizens, especially that of their fans and communities. And that's all we have for you at this time. Do ensure to follow us on social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel, all of which you can find on our website, spectrumtv.ng. You have been watching Spectrum News within the week. I am Rita Enon. Enjoy the rest of your day.